Hello guys, Detigue here, and on this video I'm going to show you how to set up the expanded cross hotbar and the W cross hotbar on controller for Final Fantasy XIV. So you get access to a couple more cross hotbars for all your skills and other things. So what you want to do first is go into the main menu, click on Character Configuration, come down to the hotbar settings tab, and then go all the way over to Custom. You then want to click on Enable Expanded Controls with L2 R2. Personally for me, I set this to cross hotbar 2 left and cross hotbar 2 right, because obviously your first set of skills are on cross hotbar 1, so I set my expanded cross hotbar 2, and then enable W cross hotbar, and then you can either choose to have it so you've just got the L and R2, or you can have it so you've got the directional buttons as well. I also set this to 3 left and right, because obviously that's my third cross hotbar that I don't use that often, so I always choose to set it to that. And then for a little further tweaking, if you come over to the cross tab, you can either choose to always display it, the W cross hotbar. You can either have return to the normal cross hotbar after you've clicked a button on that. I personally do not recommend it, as if there's like a slight delay in your skill for some reason that doesn't activate, you then go back to your main hotbar without the skill actually being activated. So I always personally leave that off. Or you can position the W cross hotbar separately in your HUD layout screen, which I personally do for my main character. I set it so there. So you've got this one here, I set so it's like directly opposite, so it's in a big long line, and this one stick here, so it's just a long line of skills. But again, entirely up to you. The input timer I personally leave, because it's how quick you can get to this, and you know, you want to be able to just get there nice. But yeah, that is basically how you get both cross hotbars up. So now I'll just show you exactly what they do. So the expanded, as it said on here, expanded, you press L2 and R2, or the other way around, R2 and L2, and it will give you another slot. So this is where I'll just show you what happens. So we'll click R2. This obviously brings up this side of your hotbar. If you click L2, it brings up a brand new hotbar. It brings up the right hand side of hotbar 2. And if you do get the same again with L2, you can go onto this side. If you click R2, you then go straight onto the expanded cross hotbar 2. And then with the W cross hotbar, you have to double tap R2 or L2. So I double tapped R2, I'll go up to this top right hand side of the W cross hotbar. If I double tap L2, again I'll go onto the left hand side. Just to show you some skills on the expanded, I was going to chuck a load of things about, so I'll just chuck some skills on either side. Obviously I can't use these skills because I'm not high enough level, and I made a brand new character just to show setting up. Right, and I'll stick some on number 3 as well, because you can then see that there is some things. There we go. Quick demonstration again. So we're on our first cross hotbar, number 1, and I'm going to get you to my expanded right hand side. So if we look at number 2 first, so we've got on this hotbar 2, we've got some skills on the right hand side, some skills on the left hand side. Now if I click R2 then L2, it's then showing them skills that are on the right hand side of hotbar number 2. And again, if I click L2 and then R2, shows them skills that were on the left hand side, which, you know, makes it easier when you level up and you get a lot more skills you want to add to your hotbars and things. For me personally, I do use all 3, but I mainly just use hotbar 1 and the expanded cross hotbar for my skills, and then I use the W cross hotbar for a few things like sprint, limit breakers on there, potions for when I'm doing raids and things, since they're usually like only use 2 to 3 times per raid, and skills that I probably won't use. Sometimes I have the odd mount on there as well if I'm doing stuff in the overworld. So yeah, that is how you set up your expanded cross hotbar and your W cross hotbar. Until next time, have fun, stay safe, take care.